that title make you panic just a little bit? Me too. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. That's not the point of the video. I just want to show you that you might want to be intentional with your time. Like, don't sleep in late, don't doom scroll on TikTok. And that sounds really easy, but if we're being honest with ourselves, if we want to avoid those things, we're gonna have to plan for it, because at least for me, it's just what I naturally default to doing. I want to show you how to make like a chill personal bucket list. Well, it's not really a bucket list. I have bucket list videos you can check out if you want, but that's not what this is. This is more of like a rough plan for summer. A plan to make sure that you have a summer you enjoy. So first question, just to get this out of the way, is there anything that you would regret doing? Is there anything specific? For example, maybe you don't want to miss the county fair. Maybe you want to do something special for 4th of July. Second, and this is the main question, what do you value about summer? I'm excited for summer because blank. This question is what we're going to be shaping your summer around. So for example, maybe you're excited that your friends are coming back into town. Maybe you're in high school and you have the summer off, so that means you get to spend time on your hobbies. My reason that I really value summer is that it's warm, so I can be outside all the time. And I know I just gave an example about friends being in town, but try not to have a reason that hinges on the availability of other people, because those plans might fall through and then you're just gonna be stuck at home scrolling on TikTok. So you can still have, like, you know, your friends are coming into town, but have a second one that doesn't involve people like directly. If you don't know what activities to do, where you live is boring, your life is boring, you don't know how to romanticize it. I actually posted a whole video about this that might help you. It's about how to romanticize your life specifically, not somebody else's. You can watch that after this one if you want. So pull out a piece of paper, we're mind mapping, baby. I've been putting off this video because I wanted to do like this cute, like aesthetic B-roll of me mind mapping, but listen, I'm getting married and I'm moving in 9 days. If I'm gonna actually get this video up in time, this is what we're just gonna deal with right here. If you've never done this before, it's pretty easy. Just put your prompt or central idea in the middle. So, you know, what you value about summer, I'm putting warm, being outside. And then you want to start thinking of things or activities that you associate with that. And as you fill this out over time, you'll start to see like the paths that your mind takes. And sometimes it'll go in directions that are not helpful at all. But more often than not, this is a great way to brainstorm, at least for me. So take your time with this. You do not have to do this all in one sitting. You can take a few days. And if you get stumped, I mean, you can just like go on Pinterest and look up like summer bucket list ideas and maybe just start to get your mind thinking about things. But take your time. Don't feel the need to rush it, and try to fill out like the whole page if you can. Okay, so you have a lot of ideas. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna circle the ones that you really, really like. You could circle 3 ideas, you could circle 50. We're gonna put the mind map aside and we're gonna pull out your calendar. I know I titled it like 13 Saturdays. Obviously, you can make plans on whatever day you want. Ideally, it would be days that, you know, you're off work or you have a half day off work. Before we start like writing down all the things that we want to do and start filling up our schedule, we're going to look at what is already taken, like what dates do we have to block off. Once you filled that in, fill in anything that you want to do that has a date associated with it. So like, again, the county fair is only on like this one weekend. And then you can start filling in what you want to do. So there will be like 13 days of activities, probably less because, you know, you have other obligations. So like 10 days of activities. And when I say filling things in, I really mean like penciling things in. We're not making a schedule that we have to keep. This can just be like a very loose, rough plan. And also, when you're picking out the activities that you want to do, the things you want to do this summer, try not to pick out like a big life goal, a big bucket list item, or anything that's going to take a ton of time or a ton of time to plan, because it's not going to happen. Just be realistic. Choose things that are relatively easy to do, and try to choose things also that are flexible. If you do want to do something bigger, like go on a vacation or host like a big party, you definitely can, but limit it. Limit it to just like one thing this summer, or like one a month, and that's like really pushing it. Also, don't try to like completely fill out your schedule. You won't if like you're an adult, you're working, like, you know, you'll probably just stick to like these like 13 Saturdays or something. If you're in high school, you have the summer off, do not try to like fill out every single day for you to do something. You can try, but you're gonna get overwhelmed. And then if you're like me, I'll just get overwhelmed and just stop doing anything. So don't do that. So you have your Saturday or whatever day you chose filled with ideas. Now I want you to go back to the question about what you value about summer and see if there's small ways you can work things into your work days. Because a life rule that I really love is don't live for the weekends, don't live for the vacations. So it's definitely worth it to try, if you can, to incorporate just like little things throughout the week. I'll use mine as an example, and granted, okay, mine's kind of easy. Mine is outdoors. So something I could do is take a walk outside during my lunch break. I could try to find like coffee shops to work at that have outside seating. I could open my windows in my office. I can sit outside on the porch in the mornings when I have my coffee. Try to think of some ideas. And again, you don't have to do this in like one sitting. You can take your time with it. So the calendar is filled out, and now you're going to start making plans of how you're going to do these things, because some of it does take a little bit of planning. So I want to go to a farmer's market. That means on the day of the farmer's market, I need to be like up and ready at a certain time. A lot of them do end like around noonish. Using the county fair example again, maybe you want to start like saving money now so you have money to blow on carnival games and fun food and stuff like that. Start setting yourself up for success now, because if you really plan for it, these things will probably happen. And let's say they don't. Something happens. Plans fall through with somebody. It starts raining. Your friend cancels on you. Whatever it is. You actually have 2 lists of things that you can look at for ideas. And you can pick something off of one of those lists and do it last minute. If you want, you can put all of this into a Notion or something. That way you have it, or like into your notes app or something would be good. And remember, the goal is not to feel like overwhelmed or feel like you have to do everything to get the most out of summer because it's only here for 13 Saturdays. That's not the point. I really just hope this video is going to help you plan a summer that you love. You're going to have a ton of fun. And when it's over, you're not going to look back and regret how you spent your time.